All right, today we are diving into a fantastic logic puzzle. It's a real nail-biter, where every single second is the difference between life and death, and your only shot at survival is to beat the clock.
Look, we've all had one of those moments, right? A moment of pure, unfiltered curiosity that leads to, well, this. You've made a huge mistake, and there's absolutely no time for regrets. The consequences are on their way, and they're moving fast. So picture this. You're in a remote mountain lab. That summer internship seemed like a pretty cool gig, but now things have gone sideways in the worst possible way.
Yep, mutant zombies. And forget what you've seen in movies. These aren't the slow, shuffling kind. They are fast. And that little head start you had? It's vanishing with every single tick of the clock. The good news is, you're not facing this alone. The bad news? Well, it's a bit of a motley crew. You've got the lab assistant, who's pretty quick on their feet. The janitor, who's tougher than they look. And then there's the brilliant old professor who, bless his heart, is not exactly a speed demon. And there's only one way out of this mess. A single, rickety-looking rope bridge stretched across a gigantic gorge. It's your one and only hope of getting away from the horde that's breathing down your neck.
Okay, so this is where it stops being just a mad dash for survival and turns into a full-blown logic puzzle. There are rules. Very specific rules you have to follow if you want to make it out alive.
So the key variable here is how fast everyone can move. You're the fastest, you can zip across that bridge in just 1 minute. The lab assistant takes 2 minutes, the janitor needs 5, and the professor, well, he takes a full 10 minutes to cross. And here's a crucial detail. When two people cross together, they have to move at the speed of the slower person.
And here it is, your deadline. The professor might be slow, but his math is solid. You have exactly 17 minutes before those zombies are right on top of you. 17 minutes, not a second more.
Now for the first big constraint. That bridge is old, it's frayed, and it can only handle the weight of 2 people at a time. No more. Try to send 3, and you're all going into the gorge.
And oh yeah, did I mention it's pitch black out? You have one and only one lantern, and it is absolutely required for every single trip across that bridge. It doesn't matter if you're going towards safety or heading back for someone else, the lantern has to make the trip.
So there you have it, the characters, the timeline, the rules. You've got everything you need to know, and the clock has already started ticking. The question is, can you solve it? Seriously, this is your chance. If you want to figure this out for yourself, now is the perfect time to pause and give it a shot. Can you get everyone across in 17 minutes? Is it even possible?
All right, ready for the solution? I can practically hear the zombies getting closer.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? No matter how you run the numbers, you always seem to end up just a minute or two over. It feels impossible. But it's not. There is a way to do it. It's just probably not the way you think.
Okay, let's break this down. Here's exactly how you get your entire team across that bridge with not a single second to spare. So here's the secret sauce. Your first instinct, and this is totally normal, is probably to use the fastest person. You, as a fairy, running back and forth to bring everyone across. It seems efficient, but it's actually a trap. The real key, the big aha moment, is realizing that the trips back with the lantern are pure wasted time. To win, you have to minimize that waste. And the only way to do that is to have your 2 slowest people, the janitor and the professor, cross the bridge together in one go. You basically bundle up their slowness into a single 10-minute trip, and you use your fastest people for the time-sucking return trips. Okay, let's run the clock. Step 1. You and the lab assistant, the 2 fastest, grab the lantern and cross together. Since the assistant takes 2 minutes, that's how long the trip takes. Total time, 2 minutes. Step 2. You, the fastest person, take the lantern and sprint back alone. That's 1 more minute. The clock is now at 3 minutes. Step 3, and this is the most important move. The professor and the janitor, the 2 slowest, take the lantern and make the trip across together. This eats up a massive 10 minutes, but it gets them both to safety in a single move. The clock now reads 13 minutes. Step 4, the lab assistant who's been waiting on the other side grabs the lantern and comes back for you. That's a 2-minute trip. We are now at 15 minutes with only you and the assistant left at the start. And for the grand finale, Step 5. You and the assistant take the lantern and make that final crossing together. That takes 2 minutes, bringing your grand total to exactly 17 minutes. You made it.
You did it! Against all odds, the puzzle is solved. The whole team is standing on the far side of the gorge, safe and sound, just as the clock runs out.
And for the final, incredibly satisfying move, the moment your feet hit solid ground, you whip out a knife and slice those ropes. The bridge gives way, plunging into the abyss just as the first zombies reach the edge. You're safe.
So, what's the big lesson here? Well, besides the fact that you're a genius at logic puzzles, it's that sometimes the most efficient solution is the one that seems counterintuitive at first. And also, as a general life rule, maybe don't pull levers that have a skull symbol on them. Just a thought.